Alright, so welcome to the Honey Gourmet. We are now going to make some elk backstrap steaks with a dry rub. So the first step, whenever you're going to do anything with a dry rub, is to get out your backstraps or your steaks. And I want to kind of arrange them on a plate. This is a beautiful backstrap there, by the way. And then you want to get all the moisture off of them. And the reason is the dry rub will take to the meat better and actually absorb, the flavor of the dry rub will actually absorb down into the meat and it'll cook more evenly. If you just put them in with the natural juices, the rub clumps up and then it turns into a kind of a goopy mess. So I'm going to put those actually over here, just pat them down and get them nice and kind of dry. The other thing is, while I'm making the rub, I'm going to let these cool or come up to room temperature a little bit. So when they go on the grill, they're actually at room temperature, not too cold, and they'll cook quicker and better by doing that. Alright, so now we're ready to make the dry rub, and you can do this a lot of different ways. Basically combine any different ingredients that you like. I happen to like a dry rub that starts with garlic powder. So we're going to put in, this is a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and I like the smoky flavor. I could open it, there we go. Okay, 1/4 teaspoon of the smoked paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of Coleman's dry mustard, and a dash of garlic salt, dash of smoked sea salt, it's probably a little under a 1/4 teaspoon there. Okay, and then secret ingredient, coffee. Got a nice ground French roast here. Put a 1/4 teaspoon of French roast in there, and then we're going to put in fresh ground black pepper, and probably again a 1/4 teaspoon. Everything seems to come out to about a 1/4 teaspoon here. You can adjust however you like it. And then finally just a dash of kosher salt, plain kosher salt. Give it a little texture. Alright, same thing we did with the chimichurri in the previous episode. We're going to take those dry ingredients, we're going to toss them into a Ziploc freezer bag, zip it, work it around a little bit, make sure everything's nice and integrated. And that's just a basic. This is about enough for 2 small little. Alright, so now we had doubled the rub. I have 2 batches of backstrap here. And then again, you're just going to shake it around, try to get these things nice and evenly coated. And I like to, once they're coming down to room temperature, put them on the grill. If you want to do this the night before, you can get them nice and coated the night before. That flavor will really sink in there. And a really tasty little easy recipe. Alright, so now we're ready to start cooking. Got the vegetables on here. We got them on a hot grill, preheated grill, and we're just with the chimichurri sauce. And we're just going to let those kind of slow roast on here. The heat's turned down on this side. Then we're going to put on the elk steaks with the dry rub on the sear burner. And basically, the biggest thing you want to do with game is not overcook it. That is the cardinal sin of game cooking. Quickly ruin it. So I like using the sear grill, sear them on each side for 1.5 minutes to 2, and then I put them over on low heat till they're done cooking. And basically you want any kind of game steaks like this, medium rare to rare. It just depends. I like them even rare and a little bit bloody. And while these are searing, we'll go ahead and put on the elk sliders. And the elk sliders are just small burgers that had some Coleman's mustard in it, some Worcestershire sauce, garlic powder, black pepper, sea salt, and 7% ground elk. Very lean, but enough fat in here to give them some flavor and to keep them going. And we had these processed in New Mexico this year, and off of cow elk we took. It was really one of the best tasting elk I've had in a long time. Get those on the grill, and I got those on a very low heat right now. And we'll go ahead and let that cook. While the elk's searing, we'll imbibe in a little refresco. Got some fresh garlic bread here cooking up on the top grill. Beautiful San Diego night. Great night to cook some steaks. So you're already getting the little grill marks on from the sear burner, which is great. And I had preheated the grill. You never want to put any kind of meat, but especially game meat, on a cold grill. So you want it hot, and basically any kind of barbecuing, you want the grill hot.